Hi, I'm Chris Egan, the founder of the Egan Realty Group, here with a special real estate market update on the effects of COVID-19 on the Louisville, Kentucky real estate market. It is currently the morning of Monday, April 6, 2020. Today marks exactly 3 weeks since the commencement of COVID-related business closures in the state of Kentucky. Now, of course, our first concern is that you keep yourself and your loved ones safe by following best practices to reduce risk. And the best way to do this is by visiting COVID-19.ky.gov. That's COVID-19.ky.gov and CDC.gov to keep up with the latest statistics and best practices on what you can do to protect yourself and your loved ones. Of course, our second concern is to keep you updated on the effects of COVID-19 on the Louisville, Kentucky real estate market. So here's what's happened over the last 3 weeks that is worth mentioning. There were 112,726 new unemployment claims in the Commonwealth of Kentucky for the week ending March 28th. Nearly 162,000 new unemployment claims occurred in the Commonwealth of Kentucky in the last 2 weeks of March. And during the month of March, 701,000 jobs were lost from the U.S. economy. Now, clearly all of that has come in a very short period of time and has created a negative psychological effect on the marketplace. However, we believe it's important to keep updated on what's actually happening in the Louisville, Kentucky real estate market, especially the areas we cover, by going to the facts. So according to the Greater Louisville MLS, the marketplace for Louisville, Kentucky residential real estate, here's what's happened within the neighborhoods of Central Louisville East, also known as traditional historic Louisville, over the last couple of weeks, looking at single-family homes and condos. From March 22nd through March 28th, there were 58 new listings, 44 went under newly accepted pending contract, and 52 listings were sold. Compared to the week that just ended, of March 29th through April 4th, there were 47 new listings. That represents a 19% decrease week over week. 53 listings went under pending contract, a whopping 20% increase, and 36 listings sold, for a 31% decrease. So it's important to notice the increase in pendings there week over week as the greater news continued to worsen. Next, according to the Greater Louisville MLS, the marketplace for Louisville, Kentucky Metro's residential real estate, here's what's happened over the last couple of weeks in Louisville Metro, Jefferson County, Kentucky with single-family homes and condos. From March 22nd through March 28th in Greater Louisville Metro, Jefferson County, Kentucky, there were 242 new listings, 239 listings that went under pending contract, and 217 listings sold. Compared to the week of March 28th through April 4th, where there were 239 new listings, only a 1% decrease week over week, 246 listings that went under contract, representing a 3% increase from the preceding week, and 172 listings sold, representing over a 20% decrease. So it's important to take a look at those factors and understand that albeit the news is negative generally, the marketplace is being affected in certain ways, but there is still activity. And so what we feel is that there's a compression of new listings coming on as people delay the time period. But there are still active buyers that must move. So there are must-sell sellers and must-buy buyers still continuing to make their way through the marketplace, albeit under different circumstances and practicing, of course, social distancing. Now, if you're a seller in a market like this, there is clearly declining inventory, yet there are competitors coming on the market. Now, whether those are must-sell sellers or people just being more aggressive and cautious with their approach, there is new inventory. So it's okay to wait in putting your home on the market if you feel that's in your best interest. But be fully aware that new competition is coming on the market, and when there's less competition and still a robustly motivated group of buyers looking, it's important to understand that you could be in a better competitive position. So what you would do, even if you're going to delay going on the market, is begin the projects that most easily add value while you're at home. And that's deep cleaning inside, and if it's appropriate, having a landscaper come by outside to clean outside. That is best practices to increase value prior to listing and prior to marketing photos, etc. being taken. Then for buyers, there's no doubt you'll be engaging differently with your realtor as you practice social distancing. But properties are still being shown, and they're still be available to be shown, especially vacant properties. But if you're delaying in buying, it's important to get with your mortgage broker or lender and do your math. Know exactly what the new rates will do to affect your ability to purchase a property, and will your buying power be going up with lower rates as some of those listing prices come down with have-to-sell sellers? The combination of historically low rates and downward price pressure will present a unique opportunity. It's also important to stay in touch with your realtor, get set up to receive notifications on what actually is selling. Then over the next weeks or months, as closings happen, as the home inventory gets absorbed, as new homes come on the market, you'll be aware, be able to do drive-bys of the homes that interest you, and even inquire to get inside, even if only virtually, to homes that hold the greatest appeal. Again, finally, our priority number one is that you keep yourself safe. So you can do that, follow best practices delineated on ky.covid19.ky.gov and CDC.gov. And of course, we wish all of you that are on the front lines in the medical industry our best wishes. Keep yourselves healthy and safe as you work your best to keep the rest of us healthy and safe. We're here as your real estate resource, and we'll see you on the next update.